Namaste friends. In the last grammar video, we have started to learn to revise active and passive voice. But this activity, this task was incomplete, and today we are going to continue it with more practice. So let us see a few examples. Rajesh plays football. Now step number 1, find the voice. I have written in the column inactive voice, but this is not the reason. This is for my convenience, but step is this: who plays football? Rajesh. So doer or subject is in the action, so verb is used accordingly. It is in S form, so this is simple present tense. What does Rajesh play? Football. So we get direct object. So subject is in the action. This is active voice. This is the step. Now it is simple present tense and we need to turn into passive voice. The common change is when we find the object, we need to exchange the place, means object takes place of subject in passive construction. Before that, I just remind you when to use active voice. When you focus on the doer or the subject, we need to use active voice. But when your focus is on action, happening, incident, we need to use passive construction. So let us see how. Now we want to focus on football, playing football. So football is. Why is? Because the given sentence in active voice is in simple present tense. So present form of be. Football, singular number, object which is taken in place of the subject. So football is past participle of play, played by Rajesh. So this is passive voice. Now here focus is on action. Football is played by Rajesh, and here Rajesh plays football. Here focus is on the doer or subject. So now deliberately I am repeating the same example for your better understanding. See how, and then I will tell you the trick behind it. Rajesh played football. Who played football? Rajesh. So Rajesh, doer or subject of the sentence. Every time ask the question orally. Questioning skill is very important. What did Rajesh play? So football. We got direct object. Verb is in the second form. So this is simple past tense. Doer is in the action. This is active voice. And now to turn into passive voice. So football. Now here past form of be was. Football, why was? Because here is simple past tense in active voice. Football was played by Rajesh. Now number 3. Rajesh will play football. Who will play football? Rajesh. I got subject. What will Rajesh play? Football. Direct object, football. Now will play. Will helping verb of be, future form of be, with base verb it is used in simple future tense. This is simple future tense. Rajesh will play football. So who will play football? Rajesh. What will Rajesh play? Football. Both subject and object have been identified. Now turn into passive voice. Football will be played. It's a light change in sentence construction. By Rajesh. So here will be plus past participle is used to focus on the action in passive voice. Now if you see, these are three simple tenses: simple present, example number 1, example number 2, simple past, and example number 3, simple future in active voice. While turning them into passive voice, bringing object in place of subject and focusing on the action in every tense, we come to know there are some similarities or common factors. The common factor is number 1, object takes place of subject in every tense when changing into passive voice. Second common factor, in every tense past participle form of the verb is must in passive voice sentence construction. So what differs? Only one factor. What is it? Helping verb. It is changed tense wise. Here is simple present tense in active voice. So here present form of be is used. Here is simple past tense, and that's why past form of be is used, that is was. And here is simple future tense, will play, and that's why here when turning into passive voice we have used will be. Rest of the things are the same, no change at all. So in this way, if you understand, now I write the trick here. Three plus, we are going to see the what is plus, what is next. So 3, what does 3 indicate? This figure number 3 indicates 3 simple tenses: simple present tense, simple past tense, and simple future tense in case of changing active into passive voice, vice versa, passive into active also. So the same example in the remaining part of the trick. Let us continue. Rajesh is playing football. Rajesh is playing football. Now again the same question. Who question for finding out subject, and what is the first key to find out direct objects? If we do not get direct object, then we have another key, whom. First, who or subject. Who is playing football? Rajesh is playing football. So subject Rajesh. What is Rajesh playing? Football. Direct object. So now into passive voice, follow the rules of punctuation. When you change into passive voice, means F is to be written in capital letter. Football, now here very important, is being played by Rajesh. This is present continuous tense, or we call it present progressive tense also. Is playing, helping verb, present form of be, that is used because Rajesh is singular number, third person. So Rajesh is playing, present participle form of the verb. So is playing, Rajesh, subject is in the action, when we focus on the action, we have taken object in place of subject, but verb change is very important. So instead of is playing, here is being played. We have seen in the last three examples that past participle is compulsory in all the tenses. But here being, what is this being? Being is present participle form of be. Be is a verb. It is primary auxiliary verb and being is its present participle form. It's incomplete action in present. That's why we call it present continuous tense. The action is already started and is going on right now. So in such situation we use this sentence structure. So football is being played by Rajesh. So this is very important. Now second, Rajesh was playing football. Who was playing football? Rajesh. What was Rajesh playing? Football. So direct object and this is subject. This is incomplete action in the past. The action was going on, not completed, but it was in the past. Going on in the past. So incomplete action in the past, when you want to say with the subject in action, so we need to use active voice in this way. And incomplete action in the past, with the focus of action, we need to use passive voice. So how? Football was being played by Rajesh. Here this is common. Past participle will be there in passive voice construction. Only here is past continuous or past progressive tense. So here was being played. This is common. Exchanges of object and subject place common. Past participle form of the verb is common. In passive voice, only helping verb form is changed accordingly as per the tense in active voice. Now this is 2. 1 and 2. Here 3 plus 2. 3 simple tenses means simple present, simple past and simple future. This 2 indicates present continuous and past continuous. And now next 2. This is a trick to keep in mind which tenses are important in case of active and passive voice. For that purpose we use this trick. Remember, at all, it just needs frequent practice. The same example we are going to use again number 1, because this is third set of 2. Rajesh has played football. Rajesh has played football. Who has played football? Rajesh has played football. What has Rajesh played? Football. Here we got subject, here we got direct object, and now in passive voice, when focus on action, now see the change. Football, now here verb form is changed. Has been played by Rajesh. So what is the answer? Football has been played by Rajesh. So has played indicates present perfect tense. Action is completed in the present situation. So when the action is just completed, it's a complete action in the present situation we need to use present continuous tense, and when we focus on the doer in action, active voice. And in present situation, to indicate or to tell or to describe complete action in present situation, focusing on action, we need to use passive voice. So football has been played by Rajesh. So has been. So what is been? Has is the present form, because object in place of subject is in singular number. That's why has. Football has been is past participle form of primary auxiliary be. So last, Rajesh had played football. Who had played football? Rajesh had played football. What had Rajesh played? Football. This is past perfect tense. The action completed long ago was completed long ago. So this is perfect action in the past, long past. So in this situation we use past perfect tense, and when active voice, when doer is in the action. But when action is focused, we use passive voice in the same context. Football had been played by Rajesh. Football had been played by Rajesh. So here had been with past participle in passive voice of past perfect tense. So this is the set of two. Now the trick is completed. I tell, repeat the trick, explain the trick. What is trick? ज्याला आपण मराठीमध्ये क्लुप्ती म्हणतो. एखादी गोष्ट लक्षात ठेवण्यासाठी त्याचा स्ट्रेस निर्माण व्हायला नको, म्हणून ते अशा प्रकारच्या ट्रिक्स आपण वापरतो. 3 + 2 + 2. I am very weak in English mathematics, but some formulas are really very essential. 3 + 2 + 2. 3 indicates, the number 3 indicates simple present tense, simple past tense and simple future tense. Second digit, these two indicates present continuous tense and past continuous tense, or we call it present perfect tense and past perfect tense. And this last digit indicates two perfect tenses, present perfect tense and past perfect tense. So when we change the voice, these 7 tenses are very important. Simple present, simple past, simple future, present progressive and past progressive, present perfect and past perfect tense. These 7 tenses are very important. Besides them, some few sentence constructions also used to change the voice. When I want to focus on the ability of playing football, whose ability? Rajesh ability to play football, I will say in this way: Rajesh can play football. So his ability of playing football is focused, and he is in the action. Rajesh is in the action. His ability of playing football is focused. So this is modal auxiliary verb can, is used with base verb play. This is active voice. Rajesh can play football. Who can play football? Rajesh. What can Rajesh play? Football. So football, again direct object, Rajesh in the action as a subject, and now in the passive voice, football can be played by Rajesh. football can be played by Rajesh. So here, as we change active voice into passive voice of simple present tense, the same way we need to use here be form. Be is the base verb or primary auxiliary verb that is used with modal auxiliary verb and past participle, as we used shall be or will be in the passive voice construction of simple future tense sentence. Same pattern is to be used in case of any modal auxiliary, maybe may, might, could, would, should, must. So these are the modal auxiliary verbs. When they are used with transitive verb and we are asked to change the voice accordingly, we need to make the necessary changes. So this is important. Now let us see varied examples from the textbook. Can we now remove this and just give the instruction? Change the voice. Example number 1. The teacher had asked us to memorize the effects and causes of the Battle of Panipat. This sentence is from Standard 8th, My English Course Book, Standard 8. Sometimes students are afraid when the sentence is too long. Don't be in panic. Not necessary to be afraid of. Let us focus on the steps properly and make it practice. Who had asked us to memorize the effects and causes of the Battle of Panipat? The teacher. So who is in the action? The subject is in the action. So this is active voice. So we got the subject, the teacher. What had the teacher asked us to memorize? The effects and causes of the Battle of Panipat. Now this is with infinitive verb. So it is used as a complement. Second key is to be used. Whom had the teacher asked to memorize the effects and causes of the Battle of Panipat? So we got indirect object and it is very easy. Us. Now this is pronoun in objective case. When we will change the sentence into passive voice, see very carefully and try to understand. When to change into passive voice, I repeat the question again. Whom had the teacher asked to memorize the effects and causes of the Battle of Panipat? Us. So us is objective case of the pronoun we. We need to use nominative case, that is we, in place of subject. This is indirect object us. त्याला आपण we प्रथमा विभक्तीत आणलेला आहे. This is past perfect tense, had asked. So we had been asked by the teacher to memorize the effects and causes Panipat. So this is now passive voice of past perfect tense. We had been asked by the teacher to memorize the effects and causes of the Battle of Panipat. So next example. Second example. He did his work very roughly. Now question, who did his work very roughly? He. Subject is in the action. What did he do? What did he do? His work. He did his work. Okay, what is very roughly? Adverb. So it is a tail part, will be remained at its place. Now we got direct object. Simple past tense. Did is the second form. Past tense form of do. So it is active voice. Simple past tense. We got subject and object. So object takes place of subject. Answer in passive voice. His work was done by him very roughly. Very roughly. Now see, was done is focused. His action is focused. Passive voice of simple past tense. His work was done by him very roughly. So next example. Now some changes in instruction. In case of change the instruction, change the voice. How can be the instruction changed? सूचनेमध्ये काय बदल केला जाऊ शकतो ऍक्टिव्हिटी शीट मध्ये ते पण पाहणं महत्त्वाचं आहे. दॅट इज ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टंट. इंस्टेड ऑफ गिव्हिंग द इंस्ट्रक्शन चेंज द व्हॉइस, there can be some slight changes in the instruction. Do as directed. Number 1, the mechanical teacher calculated the marks in no time. The mechanical teacher calculated the marks in no time. The mechanical teacher calculated the marks in no time. Who calculated the marks in no time? The mechanical teacher. We got subject. What did the mechanical teacher calculate in no time? The marks. We got direct object. Now in focusing in action means writing in passive voice. The marks. Now see, the subject is in singular number, but the object which is to be taken in place of the subject is in plural number. The marks, it is simple past tense. The object in place of the subject is in plural number, so here were. The marks were calculated by the mechanical teacher in no time. Means very quickly. The marks were calculated by the mechanical teacher in no time. I'm very sorry, I forgot to tell you the instruction why we have taken this kind of do as directed is given in the beginning, and here they tell us in the activity sheet rewrite the sentence beginning with the marks. So this is a kind of relief for the students. This helps to get the object because it is indirectly given in the instruction. So begin with the marks and rewrite the sentence. Indirectly the instruction tells us change the voice. Alright. So let us from the different course books for level. The core secrets of science will discover the core secrets of universe. Now this is from my English course book standard 10, the epitome of courage. Science will discover the core secrets of universe. Now who will discover the core secrets of universe? Science. What will science discover? The core secrets of universe. So the core secrets of universe is direct object and science is subject or doer. Means doer or subject is in place of action, it is active voice, and we need to turn into passive voice. Do as directed. Instruction will be given like this. Rewrite the sentence. Beginning with the core secrets. So answer indirectly we need to change into passive voice. म्हणजे त्याचा passive voice आपल्याला करायचा आहे. The core secrets of universe will be discovered by science. This indicates simple future tense. Will discover, helping verb in future form plus base verb discover, and that's why while turning into passive voice will be discovered. This is passive voice, simple present tense, active voice, and we have converted into passive voice. This sentence, this example is from my English course book 10, lower level, the epitome of courage. The Granny was telling them a story in the Ramayana. And one more example. The students should ask their queries to their teacher. carelessly. Now instruction. Rewrite beginning with they, and here also rewrite beginning with their queries. Now see, the granny was telling them a story in the Ramayana. Who was telling them a story in the Ramayana? The granny. We got doer or subject and is in the action. What was the granny telling them? A story in the Ramayana. Whom was granny telling a story in the Ramayana? Them. This is an example having both the objects. What ने प्रश्न विचारला आपल्याला डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट मिळालं. A story in the Ramayana, direct object. Whom ने प्रश्न विचारला. Whom was the granny telling a story in the Ramayana? Them. So we got indirect object. So when both the objects are given, we have two different answers in passive voice. This is very important. Rewrite beginning with they. इथे मात्र आपल्याला रिस्ट्रिक्ट केलेलं आहे म्हणून आपण तेवढंच उत्तर लिहिणार, पण दुसरं पण आपण इथे बघणार. म्हणजे याचा अर्थ काय की इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट आपल्याला सब्जेक्टच्या ठिकाणी घ्यायला सांगितलेलं आहे आणि हेच उत्तर लिहिणं मॅन्डेटरी केलेलं आहे इन्स्ट्रक्शनद्वारे, सूचनेद्वारे. रीराइट बिगिनिंग विथ दे म्हणजे डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट वापरून उत्तर लिहायला सांगितलेलं नाही. मग अशा वेळेस त्यांनी सांगितलं तेच करायचं आहे. सो वी विल कन्वर्ट देम इनटू दे. ऑलरेडी तो त्यांनी करून दिलेला आहे सूचनेमध्ये. सो बिगिन विथ दे. आता दे हा इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट आहे जे ऍक्शन मध्ये आलेला आहे. सो फोकस ऑन इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. दे इज इन प्लुरल नंबर. ग्रॅनी सिंग्युलर नंबर मध्ये होतं म्हणून इथे वॉज आला. पास्ट कंटिन्युअस टेन्स आहे. इथे वर येणार. दे वर बीइंग टोल्ड a story in the Ramayana by their granny. इथे थोडा बदल केला मी. रिलेट केलेला आहे. whose granny? their granny. वाक्यावरून समजतं आपल्याला ते. They were being told a story in the Ramayana by their granny. So this is passive voice. Were being told. Passive voice of past continuous tense. पण आता समजा या ठिकाणी या सूचनेऐवजी instead of this instruction rewrite beginning with they. Suppose the instruction was change the voice. तर काय झालं असतं? तर काही विद्यार्थ्यांनी हे उत्तर लिहिलं असतं तर काही आणखी वेगळं लिहिलं असतं. ते वेगळं उत्तर काय ते आपण बघूया. याचं वेगळं उत्तर मी इथे और करतो. We have not enough space here to write, so we'll write here the same example. A story in the Ramayana. Now singular number, direct object, was being told them by their granny. are bound to write this answer here because the instruction is very specific. So it is mandatory for us to rewrite beginning with they. म्हणजे आपल्याला इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्टचाच वापर करून अशा सूचनेला उत्तर द्यायचं आहे. परंतु I was telling, if the instruction was instead of this change the voice, then this was also possible answer. म्हणजे सांगायचं तात्पर्य, in short, when there are two objects in active voice, direct object and indirect object, both are provided in the example, there can be two different possible answers when turning such sentence into passive voice. हे एक झालं आणि हे दुसरं झालं. Alright, so this is also important to know, to keep in mind. Now let us proceed to the last example. Last example, the students should ask their queries to their teacher fearlessly. Now here is modal auxiliary verb should. Who should ask their queries to their teacher fearlessly? The students. So subject is in the action. What should the students ask their teacher fearlessly? Their queries. So here is direct object, the students subject. Now rewrite beginning with their queries. Okay, so their queries should be asked to their teacher should be asked by them. By the students, okay. By the students to their teacher fearlessly. Here in the instruction, their queries means the students queries असं पण विचारलं जाऊ शकतं. Plural number students and also apostrophe after s, the students queries. So here also the sentence can be begun in this way also. The students plural number, so apostrophe after s, the students queries should be asked by, मग इथे काय ना them. जर असं असेल the students queries असं असेल तर इथे students ऐवजी काय घेणार them. No change in meaning. The students queries should be asked by them to their teacher fearlessly. Their queries should be asked by the students to their teacher fearlessly. No change in the meaning, only few words are exchanged. But this punctuation is very important when you use the students queries. So we have considered plural number, many students, and that's why apostrophe after s. So this is important. So these were some examples. Still it is incomplete. We will practice few more examples in third part of the video, because imperative sentences and some typical examples, exceptional sentences are incomplete. So that will be seen in the third part of this chapter, active and passive voice. One more instruction. In the description of this video there will be a blog link provided with some practice set of examples. So go through it and try to solve them.